Somebody had a bad day. Hey, Impact, why are you riding a brand new KTM 690 Enduro R down a hill without it running? Oh, well, there's a story to it, so stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Impact Moto. Today we've got a magnificent surprise. The man himself, my father. We're out here riding, gonna do a one-nighter quickie moto trip out here in Fruitland Valley. Of course, I brought the old 650 out here so we could have a little fun. And it's a bit of nostalgia, a bit of old versus new. Should be a lot of fun in this video, so stay tuned. As usual, this place is more gorgeous than you remember it when you get back to it. And that cooler looks like it was made for the XR. I'm gonna have to barter for that thing. So we're headed up to Fruitland still, but I don't know for sure where we're headed. Dad knows quite a few roads out here, so we'll just see where the day takes us. Playing follow the leader again, but that's worked out well in the past. Let's go! Hee-hee! Continued north from the Fruitland store, best store in Fruitland, only store in Fruitland. Now we're headed up towards Hunter's, where we'll hang a right, which is east, go to Springdale, or east towards Springdale, and from there we're gonna go explore up in some of these mountains up here. I've never been up here, so should be a lot of fun. Orange monster, oh boy, has been growing on me. The old thumpers getting her done. This thing definitely needs an exhaust. Can't even hear it. There's rattles on this thing that are louder than the actual engine. Such a shame. Look at these mountains. I mean, hills. But we're very close to them. Great. Up we go. Gotta love the first dirt. Also, gotta love how Dad forgot that motorcycles don't turn their blinkers off for you. He's still playing with the bike to see. Oh, he's chasing animals. Of course. Going left. Going left. Left. This is cool. Nice area. Cleveland Mine Road. This should be interesting. Nothing better than doing what you love with people you love. Oh, he's so much more of an outdoorsman than I am. He's noticing all the nature stuff, and I just ride. Wow. I gotta take a dump. We gotta get to the trees. Time to fertilize the forest.
I've never been down this road. I've been down the other side, but there was a gate on it, and I don't know where I'm at now.
This is gonna be cool up here.
Yeah.
Perfect time of year for this. Still damp just enough not to have a bunch of dust. Check out all this burnt area. Must have been a huge fire in here. Didn't even have to ask. That looks interesting. You would never tell that there's a road here unless you happen to be looking at it. This should be cool up here. Who knows how far this will go? Could be a dead end right around this corner. Could go for 20 miles. Switch backing up this hill, looks like. That should be all sorts of fun. Off we go. See, and if you took your truck, we're doing 18 right now. If you took your truck up this, it'd be 3. So in a day, we're gonna go something like 6 times farther than a truck will on this kind of terrain. And I mean, it's obvious why that's worth it. You can explore entire areas that way. Tractor factor, that XRL, coming in handy on this kind of stuff. Such a cool little discovery. Ooh, careful, Dad. Oh, there was? Bummer, this is awesome. Turn around?
On the main road.
All right. I really do wish this thing would turn the handlebar farther. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't. Surprising that it doesn't, actually. It's a very cheap thing to give to the rider. I got ABS on. Gotta fix that. Awesome. Headed back to the main road. We'll check in a little bit. Somebody had a bad day. I wonder what the story is behind that. Huh. Road got a little rougher up this. This is just a little farther up the road from where we turned around anyway. Looks like they get quite a lot of runoff over this. Washed out in some places here. And lots of bugs using this water. It's kind of interesting. Super cool area though. Huh. Oh, cool. Some old mining equipment up there. Oh, this must be it. Oh, interesting. Whoa! That's cool! Wow! That's deep! Very cool. All right, well, we're just backtracking out of this road here. We'll find another one to go up. Check back in here in a minute. We ended up going north. Trying one more area this way. If we don't get this, if we don't find anything up this way, we'll head back towards Fruitland. But so far this is looking promising. Just gorgeous scenery out here. Love doing this stuff. Let's go! We've been climbing up some rocky hillside, but it's just now turning into a little less rock, a little more dirt, and we've been climbing up all this elevation, starting to get a view of the valley back in there. Should be exciting. On the map it looked like this road goes all the way to the top of this mountain, just switchbacks up the whole thing, so we should find something up here if we're going to camp up here. And based on the roughness of this road, not a ton of trucks are coming up here, so we'll have our privacy. Dad. Oh, hang on. Uh-oh.
Gone?
Your strap's gone. Alright, well, we are headed back down the hill, just me, looking for the strap that was holding the cooler. I was just thinking I had to check to see if that thing's rattled loose at all. 2 seconds later, I was like, oh, I think it's actually fallen off. So we'll see how this looks. Ah, there it is. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Nice. What's up? Oh, thank you. That could have been bad. That's how the other end snapped. I got it. Good catch. Oh, this place is gonna be so cool. It's gonna open right up. Oh yeah. Well, we made it to the top, lots of rocks, but check out that view. Whoa.
Never mind.
That is gorgeous. You glad you went?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gotta pee.
Oh, dude. This is so cool.
We're a long way up here.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it took us half hour to get this far up once we got off the main roads. Sweet. Well, we quickly saw the summit. Now we're headed back down this goat trail here.
I have no idea what happened.
Oh, I'm gonna turn off my ABS because I don't care who you are. ABS on this kind of stuff is not worth it. I gotta be able to lock up like that. Yeah, so when you're riding downhill in these loose rocks, the main thing is to keep your body kind of wiggly on the bike so that the bike can do a lot of back and forth, and then lets it kind of stay centered under you. If the front gets kicked out, you kind of naturally lean back to make it balance again. If you get rigid, you'll fall over. Quick, draw a free body diagram. Yeah, so I got a brand new rear tire on the KTM because of the flat snafu from a week ago where I rode on a flat tire for 30 miles. And I had chewed up the tread quite a bit. Plus it was getting kind of, the TKC80 that was on here was getting kind of dead in the rear. So what's on here now is an Anarchy Wild. It's the only one they had on such short notice in the right size, so took them up on it. Of course, got a free install, but they charged me an arm and leg and part of my retirement savings. So far though, it's been performing all right. Just you know, at the end of the day, a knobby tire is a knobby tire. Most of the time, the exact tire shape, compound, tread pattern isn't making a massive difference in everything you ride. Just a few moments where it comes in handy. Yeah, so downhill, loose terrain. Moral of the story is as much front brake as you can get without slipping, and if you feel any slip, let go. So that if you feel like the braking is making you unstable, immediately let go, and the front tire will start to track almost always, unless you're right on top of a big rock or a stick, in which case you probably should have been looking out for that already. Bug in my mouth. Anyway, once you get used to it, it's really not too bad. The rear's kind of always dragging. Ooh, Dad came in hot on that one. Check out this view. Wow. Expansive. Truly amazing. Let's go. Ooh, saw that rock at the last second. It was a loose one, the kind that kicks your front out 3 inches and just enough to really make it hard to recover if you're not balanced already, which I was not. I'll have to ask Dad how he likes that suspension. So cush. Check back in here in a little bit. What a beautiful place. Oh, that 650 sounds so good. Be careful, I'll get roosted out. Not enough speed. That's where a true knobby actually does come in play. That's it. I'm changing my tires. Pretty sure this knobby is just fine. It's just fine. Go power! Wonder what we're gonna find up here. This is the exact kind of area I like to camp in. A little moist, but have elevation so it's not saturated, no dust. Lots of cover. We could easily stop anywhere up here. And there's not so many rocks that it's not fun. Some of that other area you had to go over quite a lot of rocks. Cool. Oh, that was a fun little bit.
I don't want to look for a couple mushrooms in here.
Oh. Where were those towers? Oh. Those towers were just up there. I bet we just go right back up to the top. And this plastic skid plate is sure getting its workout today. What an awesome place. You can still hear the 650 over all the fans and whistling of this thing. Interesting. Back up the rocky road. Ah, the power! Third gear, probably not the best one for that. Ah, the suspension is so great. Oh. Did I lose my saw somehow? Seems like we would have felt that. Oh my god, I did. I lost my saw. That's really a bummer. Hopefully we find it on the way out. Or up. I don't know how I could have lost that saw. Hey, Impact, why are you riding a brand new KTM 690 Enduro R down a hill without it running? Oh, well, there's a story to it, so stay tuned.
Saving gas.
That's right, saving gas. I feel a lot better now. That saw was pissing me off too. Well, I'm riding up this hill and I'm giving her hell, and out of nowhere I just hear donk. You know, I've been riding and stuff has been hitting the plate on this KTM to the point where today I'm thinking, I really ought to get a bash plate for this thing that's better than the stock one, because it really feels like it's taken some serious hits. I don't know if the TKC 80 is kicking up more rocks than, you know, an average front tire, but it definitely feels like it's getting hit more than normal. Anyway, I'm going up this hill and I'm going pretty quick, and I hear this really hard hit, and then immediately after, like, just quits on me, no hope, won't start, the oil light's on, can't figure out what's going on. Backed it back down the hill, tried all these things. The punchline here is that it was the kickstand switch, and it took a little bit to figure out what was going on, but I finally diagnosed that. And also, while I was doing that, I noticed that the oil level in this thing was a little bit low. It wasn't level ground and all, but I decided I'm just gonna baby it till we get back to town. I'm gonna top off the oil, and I zip tied the sensor into the right spot, so now it'll actually run in gear, since that's what the sensor keeps you from doing. I could see that the housing got snapped, so I took it all apart and then zip tied it into the right place and got this thing running again. So here we are. But, you know, lesson to those who are out there wondering why their KTM 690 won't start. Alright, we're gonna follow this guy into town, get some oil, and then we'll be back up into the mountains. It's getting dark. We're gonna make some camp still and have a good old night. Oh yeah! Let's go! Going up that same road that I went up in my Fruitland Valley dual sport ride video. So, familiar territory for some, but nonetheless, it's gorgeous in here and a lot of fun to ride it too. Dad, if you're watching this, you rock. Thank you for coming camping with me. It is pretty sweet to just hop on a bike and go ride like you can. And I just dropped my phone out of that phone holder for the first time ever. Phone. Where is that phone? There it is. Nice. Dad's probably like, what the hell? I'm coming, Dad! Don't worry! Higher the better. We're gonna have people and mosquitoes down here. Let's get out. Here we go. Up the mountain. Bum, bum. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Impact Moto. This is day 2, but it'll probably be part of the same video because there's not going to be enough content from a second day to make a separate one. So, yeah, welcome back, I guess. We stayed at that spot, got super rained out for about an hour and a half, just enough for us to get soaked and have motivation to build a big fire. Once we did that, it was a great night. Look at that view. Is that mine? Way out there, is that the mine that we saw from the top? Oh. We've been all over these hills. 1800 RPM. That's basically idle in second, 12 miles an hour. Huh. Some cool areas out here. Looks like the road's pretty much over. This is awesome. I want to spend like 3 days out here. That'd be fun. Raindrop just flew right into my mouth. That was funny. I thought it was a bug. Well, it started raining, so we are heading home. Nothing too crazy to see from here. Just gonna hop down this mountain, and then it's 10 to 15 minutes of pavement, and we'll be back at the house. So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. If you liked it, consider subscribing. You know, the whole spiel. And we'll catch you in the next one. Later.